Red wire, blue wire, Mary.
What?
It's still attached. Do I just rip it free?
Maybe.
Well, what's your book saying? Is there anything on harvesting?
I mean, if you want to know their mating practices, I can tell you those. But it doesn't say anything about crystals in their brains.
What if we just detach the whole head and bring it home with us? We could bring a couple, even.
Yeah, why not just bring
could
the
just-
entire body?
Just grab all the heads. They'll have all the crystals.
I do have a warhorse that can carry some stuff. So, Garrett, you have quite the sword. If I hold the head steady, can you, executioner it?
Of course I can.
I'm gonna tuck the crystal to the rhomboid, put it back in its brain.
Okay.
I'm gonna stretch the neck out. I'm gonna hold my hands, hopefully somewhere safe, and give him a nod.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand you the blanket and say, wrap it up in this so you protect yourself.
But then your blanket's gonna be covered in blood and everything.
I have multiple. It's fine.
As you guys are going back and forth, Garrett raises his sword, brings it down. Not gonna have you make an attack roll or anything. Neatly severing the head as it pulls away from the body. There you have now a cracked open basilisk skull with what looks to be a rhomboid type crystal hanging out of its brain matter.
Well, that's one. Do we want to gather a few more?
I mean, it'd be fun to try to turn one into like the point of a dagger and stab people with when we have to fight them.
That's an idea.
It's true. I did lose a dagger recently. That would.
And then I wouldn't have to have a metal dagger because metal's gross.
What are you talking about? Metal's gross. It's shiny and nice. You can adorn it with a bunch of things.
I'm going to telepathically call over to my warhorse and have it trot on over, and I'm going to load the head on it.
Okay. You strap the head on it.
And then I guess, how many more we want? 2, 3, 4 total?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
We could always sell them.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just cut all their heads off. Why not?
Okay. So you now have 5 basilisk heads, actually 6 basilisk heads. You strapping them all to the warhorse, or you putting them on the wagon? What are you doing?
You know, I'm gonna put them on the warhorse because I'm gonna be with the warhorse and I'm gonna protect the warhorse, and it's a smart warhorse.
Okay. As you strap all the heads down upon the warhorse, nothing. You notice that it's quiet, eerily quiet, almost the quiet before or after a battle. Nothing but silence.
You know, when these things attacked, they might have took the camp by storm. Perhaps there's some loot here, or maybe some supplies the city might be able to use for this. Perhaps something missing that one of the generals or guards can use. Should we search around?
I think it's a grand idea.
I get a few of those every now and then. Or maybe some supplies.
I'm gonna finish up tying my stuff, and if they want to go look around, I'm just gonna make sure nothing else gets a jump on us.
Okay. Who's gonna be searching around?
I'll look around a little bit.
Yeah, I'll definitely look around.
Okay. Both of you go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Aaron will also look around.
All right. You give me one also.
Will do. You said investigation?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, I'm very distracted.
Yep. There you go. Last one. As you guys are kind of looking around, you don't really find anything of interest. You do find the encampment of these patrols. They tend to be on the other side. But outside of that, you don't really find anything of interest. All the gear and equipment that these individuals have all been turned to stone. Some parts have been nibbled at or broken off and being chewed. They look like they've had bites out of them and so forth. But other than that, not a whole lot around.
Are there any like indentations or markings that like indicate any kind of crest or anything on the armor for like a city or family they would have been belonged to?
You do see Palanthus, the coat of arms of Palanthus there on the chest plates of this guy, and this guy, and this guy.
Does it have it look? Would like it appear like one of the guard patrols maybe?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
just making sure.
yeah. It looks like the Palanthus City Watch emblems.
Hey, quick question. How many humanoids or guards do you think we can fit in our wagon? Perhaps there's somebody back in town that can heal them. Maybe, or maybe the family members can finally lay them to rest.
Maybe.
I mean, they're made out of solid
They
stone,
may also
right?
be part of the groups that have been going missing on the notice board.
That's a good way to prove that we found them.
I mean, if we tried to move them, we might accidentally break them too. So I think it might be best to just tell people, maybe secure the area and tell people where we found them.
The good news is the thing that was making them stone are now all very, very dead.
I hope so.
We can always look around to see if we can find any more if that'll put your mind at ease. I'm not sure how we're going to transport them.
Can I do a quick look around? I want to look at the basilisk claw marks or footprints, and is there any bigger ones around?
Give me an investigation check, please.
Oh, I'm great at those.
As you glance around, you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. Nothing massive or anything to that effect.
Do the stairs kind of behind Udi and I, do they go down?
Where at? Ping the map. It looks like they possibly at one point did, but they've collapsed.
Gotcha.
Well, if we haven't found anything, we can either camp here for the night, or we can start heading home and camp along the road.
What time is it?
Is it evening at this point?
Yeah, it's probably about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And it took us how long? to get there?
How long did it take us kind of from that split to get to here versus if we could have gone to town?
It's probably about another 2-hour travel to town that you could see. An hour to 2 hours. From, I think it was Core that flew up and saw it, or was it Shell?
No,
It's
I think
me.
it was Core.
Yeah. So, Core, you kind of figure that it's probably a couple hours to if you kept going, you run into that little town.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a couple hours heading back to that little outpost town thing. So it's up to you guys, of course. I don't mind. Do like sleeping outside.
Ah, yes, I missed my many years of camping.
Camping? Who wants to go camping?
All right, let's shuttle then. Let's secure perimeter, find a good spot that's dry to rest ourselves, and one of you who thinks they can cook a decent meal. I'm sure we got provisions. Camp here for the night. We'll set off at dawn.
Sounds good to me, Captain.
Aye, first mate.
You heard the man. Let's get set up.
I'm a Minotaur.
Minotaur. Sorry, my bad. Figure of speech.
All right. So
This
as
vixen
you
creates
guys,
food and water. I want to cast alarm.
you want to cast what?
Alarm.
Okay. Well, you guys are
Oh
going all out.
shit! Let's go.
All right.
Gonna do it
Going
as
all out tonight.
rituals.
All right.
Measure
So
template.
as you guys prepare for the night, it's early enough in the afternoon. You guys go out, you collect up some, raw wood and so forth like that. Set up camp. Push all the corpses down into the ravine of what's left of the basilisks. Who's taking first watch?
I'll do it.
All right. Who's going to take second?
I'll take second.
And
I'll
who's gonna
also
take the
take
last?
second.
Aaron extraordinaire will take the last.
I'll go with Perrin.
Okay. Dayu, please give me a perception check. All right. As you kind of go throughout the first watch, nothing really seems to nothing really seems to be out of place. You don't notice anything. Second watch comes along. That's going to be Mary and who?
Philip.
Philip. All right. One of you guys give me a perception check at the advantage.
Perception. You take care of the Dex. You're perceptive.
Okay. Again, you go through the night. Nothing unusual jumps out at you. Last one is Perrin. Yeah, Perrin.
Oogie. Perception. Let's go.
Roll it at an advantage.
At advantage.
Yeah, because yep, you got one with you. All right. As you are looking around, you kind of keeping an eye open on things. You don't really see anything, but hold on just a second. I'm looking at something real quick. All right. Night goes uneventful. Nothing seems to be happening as you kind of wake up. Everybody kind of gets up, gets ready. For those of you who have not leveled yet, the old way of leveling is now been redone up. So go ahead and take your long rest.
In the morning,
Yes.
since I was last watch, I'll have had a small fire going. Very, very. Oh, I guess we had food made for us, so I'll have food and I'll cook some fresh coffee. We'll have some fresh coffee on a pot.
All right.
And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna bring it over to Philip. And I'm just gonna sit down beside him, a little bit isolated from everyone else. Just gonna sit there. I noticed you've been tossing a lot since we almost lost you. Are you okay?
Well, there is words to describe how I am, but probably I'll be fine in time.
Are you sure? You were gone for a time. We've did some things to bring the three of you back. Things I look back at now and, well, I wouldn't say I'm proud of, but you're all my comrades, and I would lay down my life for each and every one of you, so it had to be done, but I know battle can take a lot out of somebody, and it has the effects on the mind, and I could only imagine how death would feel.
It was unpleasant. I still remember the dream. though for Piran and Meriden, they seem to have dealt with it rather well. I do not know if death is a different experience for all of us.
You seen
Perhaps
something.
they're better at hiding.
You had a dream.
A short dream. It was not a pleasant one. I saw my home, Sylvanost. It did not welcome me.
Why? Why would your home turn its back on you?
Well, you may know that I am a half-elf, and Sylvanost does not take kindly to my kin. We are seen as sub-elves, even worse than humans. Any crime we commit in their city is amplified to the point that being let off for just a simple thieving charge could be a very generous act. It is bad to be a half-elf and be not uptight with the law. As you may know, I have my disagreements with established order.
Well, Philip, I'm going to be honest with you. I did watch you for some time, especially after we had that large campfire in the city. You had me worried, but you do what's best for our group. I see that. I see you have a good heart, at least for your friends. And I, of all people, know what it's like to be judged by what you are instead of who you are. So, if anything, I'll be by your side when we go back to your city. And if they welcome you or not, you will always be welcome with me. And I guarantee you, each and every one of us here would stand by your side and welcome you.
Well, thank you, Urus. Your words mean a lot more than you may think they do.
I might not be the sharpest, but I see things in a different light, so I hope these words helped, and I hope this coffee I brought you wakes you up a bit more.
Oh, thank you.
We have some traveling to do.
Always and forever.
All right, I'll be around if you need to talk.
Thank you.
And I get up, I pat him on the shoulder with my big hand, and I walk away to start waking up the rest of camp.
All right. Kind of get up, moving around. You notice it's slightly scattered clouds, but it looks like it's going to probably be a pretty clear day. It's a little bit chillier than normal. You can definitely tell that you're starting to get into the throes of the fall seasons. So, for some reason, it does not allow me to advance it to the next day. Come on, what's going on here?
Is combat still turned on?
No, it's combat's off. For some reason, the calendar stopped working.
Are you sure combat's off? Because when I try to move, it tells me it's not my turn.
Mine also says that.
How about now?
Still say combat.
How about now?
Hey!
Now you're good. Now you're good.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason, it's just not allowing me to advance the calendar. Really quite strange. What is going on here? Oh well. Because we're like 3 days now past what is on the calendar, so I'll have to figure that one out later. So as you guys head down the canyon, are you guys heading out? Sorry, I should ask that first. I'm pulling you all to the main map.
Cool. Yeah, I figured we'd probably head that direction.
Okay. Guys should also be switched over now. All right. As you guys head down out of the mountain pass, down from where this old like lookout point was that's been lost to time, you come back down into the valley. As you kind of come back down into the not the valley, but into the canyon, you do catch glimpses of the small town that's a little bit further to the south. As you guys come down to where it lies and starts heading south again towards the little town called Yaris. Uneventful. You guys are able to make it there. It's let's see what is going on. Okay, so it's about 9 o'clock. You guys roll into the town of Yaris. There you see it's not a very large city. It looks like it might be a population of maybe 100, maybe 150 people. As you kind of look around, there's no real inn or tavern of any sorts. It just looks like a small, almost mining town. You do see like a lot of carts. It looks like piles of dirt and ore here and there scattered around. People kind of watch you as you go by, look a little shabby in the dress, in clothing. There you do see what looks to be the one building does kind of stand out to you. It looks to be a little bit more heavily fortified or structured building, little reinforced wood walls, bars over the windows, no placard or sign above it. But that's the only building that stands out from being, out of the normal from all the rest of the small village buildings that you see here.
Well, Philip, should we introduce ourselves?
Maybe for the best, maybe for the worst.
Why are we here exactly? I forget.
We picked up 3 job postings. There was the basilisk job that we received from the Physic family. There was the bandits who were killing guardsmen, if I remember correctly.
They were ambushing like caravans between Palanthas and High Claire's Tower.
And then there was another job where we were clearing the road for the tower of the cleric's tower.
No, you were picking up supplies from the High Claire's Tower and bringing them back to Palanthas.
That's what it was.
Thank goodness my memory is so good.
Well, let's go talk to some people, see if we can find something out. Has anyone been here before?
No. This is the farthest north I've ever been in my life.
Except to be honest.
You've passed through here. So has Vixen.
I don't think I ever went into it.
To be honest, I never know where I'm at. I just kind of follow you guys.
I'm too busy drawing snake people. I'm sorry, what?
You've passed through this town before.
Oh, yeah. I've been in this region plenty on my travels.
And do you know the town?
Do you know the people? Who's in charge here? Should we tiptoe with introductions or anything like that?
Vixen, you do know that as you kind of think back to the small mining town of Yaris, it's fairly high turnover as, miners or the family of the miners. If a miner dies, the family tends to leave town. There's really the only thing you do know is there is a small garrison of usually 2 to 3 Knights of Solamnia that are stationed here to kind of oversee the mining itself.
Yeah, I'm going to share that. I'm going to suggest maybe the Knights are a good place to look. We have, spoken with the Knights of Solamnia many a time.
As you kind of say that, you do see a gentleman step out of the building that's kind of looks odd, leans up against the door frame, looks to have an apple as he's like taking looks like a fairly large dagger, and he's cutting off chunks of the apple and he's eating it. Just watching you guys.
He's mute.
He's just watching you.
I'm saying hi to you, dipshit.
First mate, that's a knight. I address them a little bit different.
Oh, I apologize. You, sir, dipshit.
Sir, dipshit. Good lord.
His eyes start to furrow down.
Garrett, you're a squire. You get in there.
I think that's for the best. Okay.
Are we talking to this gentleman right here? Is Perrin being a little stubborn again?
Perrin's being Perrin.
Is the guy close to us?
He's just been watching you guys. He seems a little pissed off at your little Kender friend at this point.
Oh, listen.
So he's
I
pretty close to
waved.
us.
He didn't wave back. I find that very rude.
Hey, parent, I think you're going through your webcam's microphone right now.
Oh, that's awkward. Hold on, let me fix that.
Yeah, it sound because you sound like you're quite a ways away.
Yeah, I thought it was just his mic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought
his
he
mic
like
usually sounds better than that.
hit second puberty or something.
It definitely sounds like you're going through your webcam mic. So, is someone dressing the guy, or?
Yeah, I was just waiting a second.
Oh, okay.
But we're pretty close to him, I guess, within hearing distance.
Yeah, he heard everything the parent said. Was that their parent?
Does this sound better? Or is it
Much better.
Oh, okay,
No,
perfect.
much better.
Oops.
Were you going through the webcam?
It was set to default on my in my Discord settings, which is weird because I don't have a natural microphone on my computer, which is concerning. So I don't know what it was using.
Do you have the webcam hooked up?
Yeah, the webcam's plugged in.
Then that's what it defaults to now.
Oh, that's stupid.
You need to go
Okay.
through and change your default settings to something outside of that.
Gotcha.
Your microphone,
I just fixed it, so all's well.
Okay, so yeah, he's just sitting there watching you. He's got a very kind of perturbed look on his face, but he's still just eating the apple.
Pardon us, good sir. Excuse my friend. He's a little outspoken and still growing.
Yeah, we get his kind through here occasionally.
May I ask what's going on around here?
Just doing the thing a mining town does.
We have a job request that we pulled off a bulletin board for here. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, which direction did you come from? It looks like you came from the north. You come from Palanthus?
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Came from Palantis, made a small detour to get rid of some beasts, and now we're here.
I was going to ask you if you're in any trouble. We haven't had a patrol through Palanthus here for some time, probably a good couple of months.
Well,
It's
there was a
surprising to see
village
something
that we passed. Do you know anything about that little place?
Village? No, the only village between here and Palanthus is this. There is nothing. It's just Yaris.
Do you remember of any settlements that used to be over there?
Up in the mountain. I think it looked like an old outpost. Over on a bridge.
Oh, you talking Death
deep...
Gorge outpost?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's been around there for years.
Well, is there any mages or alchemists in this town?
Not in some here. You can need to go back to Palanthus to find anybody. Even them are few and far between. Mages aren't liked very well right now.
Have you heard of people being turned to stone?
Not that I know of.
Have you heard of people being turned from stone back to flesh?
That's way above what I can do. That's for those dirty mages to take care of.
Well, those crazy beasts, that's what they do. That little outpost is full of human statues.
What beast you talking about?
Are you invisible on the horse?
Yeah, I pull the reins of my war horse and show the heads.
Kind of looks at his eyes kind of widen. He goes, "What manner of evil are these things?"
Like I said, good sir, all those souls are now stone. They affect the mind and body.
I've never seen a creature like this.
Someone of importance told us that this is called a basilisk. And through our trials in combat, just the presence of these creatures turned one into stone. We almost lost our smaller friend over there, Vixen, but she's a mighty soul and passed through the trial.
Do you guys have a message system to get messages to Palanthus?
Like I said, we haven't sent anything that direction for a while now. Hell, we haven't even sent anything to High Claire's Tower for a while because nothing ever comes back either direction we send things. We kind of fend for ourselves right now.
I do believe that's why we are here.
As you kind of glance around a little bit, you do notice that there looks like fairly new farms that have been set up that are just on the tail end of their harvests, but they're small. Looks like barely enough to just feed the homes that they're on the outside of. He goes, well, we cleared the road to the north. I guess we could attempt to send some, dispatches north, but I'm not sure what's to the south.
Are we heading toward that tower?
Yes.
How far away is that tower from here?
You got about another day and a half worth of ride. Looks like you're running a cart, a large horse with some ugly things on it. I'd be more along the day and a half timeline.
Do we want to leave our stuff here and go investigate without having so much stuff?
Has leaving our stuff behind ever helped and worked out for us?
Well, put it this way. My horse is fine. I have ways of getting it back if it gets lost. But we do need our cart. We have to gather supplies at the tower and bring them back to whoever, Palanthus.
I forgot about the supplies.
Yes.
Oh, it's that why we're here?
Well, we did. We took care of the beasts. We gotta find
Kind
out
of
about.
perks up a little bit. He goes, well, you're heading all the way to the Klaus Tower. You're supposed to be heading back to Palanthus?
Yeah, we have
Well,
quite the
some of them
voyage.
supplies, I think, would probably be dropped off for us if you make it all the way down there.
Is he bullshitting me?
Do an insight check on him.
Well, I'm not great at those.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
study
think.
his face while Udi insight
Okay,
checks him.
go ahead and give me
Yeah,
something.
I'm doing it too.
Oh shit!
He looks like he's telling the truth. He kind of looks. He's like, "Yeah, we haven't had anything here for a while. I'd highly expect it. Any supplies that were left over, maybe along the roadside, or if you make it all the way to the tower and come back through this way, they'll probably have some things delivered for us."
Well, I'm sure they'll give us the instructions as to where they go once we get them, but if it is required to drop stuff off here, we'll be back shortly.
All right. Well, don't really have anything for you to stay here for the night. You can either continue on and get at least half the day done and over with, or then you could get there probably by tomorrow afternoon.
Might be
If
best.
you'd like to crash out here, we could probably find a barn or two for y'all to stay in.
Is anyone tired, or should we press on?
Tired of traveling.
I mean, we
Philip.
just rest, so I say we just continue going.
Philip, you could ride my horse if you want. I move fast as it is. I just figured, free horse is a free horse.
Hmm.
Real quick.
Also, Knight, I did not get your name.
My name? Yeah, it's not
Yes.
important.
Well, you are a Knight of Solomnia, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Sword Knight Chessus.
Sword Knight Chessus. Well, I am Uru Zesima, and I am assisting Squire Garrett in his
Yeah,
duties.
his appearance kind of changed a little bit. Squire, you say?
Yes, he is one day going to make an outstanding knight in your order.
Well, tell you what, you get these supplies coming through here properly again. Let me put in a good word for the board.
I'm gonna nudge Garrett.
That'd be much appreciated.
Well,
We've had a lot of stuff since we left Knight's Landing.
all right. Well, yeah, you get supplies flowing back and forth between Palanthus and the High Claire's Tower. I might be able to do something for you. Well, I might send a note with you as you come back through here that might be able to give you some information, some not the highest of standing knights, but at least you have some word of a fellow knight.
I mean, it's honestly most appreciated, but I'm doing this for the people, not for prestige.
He kind of raises an eyebrow and nods a little bit. He goes, interesting. Well, as I said before, get the supplies flowing back and forth between here again. Be nice to have. I know we've been cutting lean for a while, and you should kind of look at him a little bit closer. You notice that his clothes, he looked like he maybe used to be a little bit more rotund of a man that's lost quite a bit of weight as of recently. His clothes and he's a little fit and baggier than normal. You do notice that he is not wearing any type of armor. He's just in normal clothing. They are a little baggy, and so forth. At this point, another individual comes stepping out. He looks like he's wearing a set of chainmail that's one size too big for him. Kind of looks around. There you do see a Knight of the Crown symbol on his shield that he has strapped on his side. He kind of nods and he goes, "Justice, anything you need from us, yeah?" Justice kind of looks and goes, "Nah, I got it all." Kind of nods and goes back in.
What were both their names?
Just Chessus is the only one that you've gotten so far. Chesses.
Perfect. Well, unless any of you have anything else to do here, I say we keep our feet moving.
I agree. Best to keep going.
Yep, sounds good to me. I feel like we probably should keep going as well.
All right. As you guys continue on.
Wait, sorry.
Oh, God. Carry on, old man.
He muted himself.
I muted myself. I'm sorry.
Smooth.
I'm over here talking to myself. I apologize. At least my Discord, at least my stream heard me. So, as you guys kind of pack up, you guys get ready to move out for the night. You guys start moving out. Gets to be about 7, 8 o'clock at night. Pull up, go past a little bit past the darkness as you pull up and get ready for camping the night. Who's taking first watch?
I shall again.
All right, Garrett's got first. Who's taking second?
I'm going to ask Perrin if he'll take second watch with me.
Sure.
I'll take third watch.
I guess I'll join Mary.
Okay. Alrighty, let me go ahead and pull you over here.
Oh no, there's a map.
There's a map.
Before they start their watches, can I please use this ability on that? We're
Sure.
down to rest, right?
Yeah, you guys are just sitting down to get ready for a long rest.
I think it's, yeah.
Where are we at?
Heart of Moonlight and Shadow.
Guessing around that campfire, right?
Yeah, just
Oh
cast
man,
yourself
it
around
looks
the campfire.
familiar.
Yeah, it looks very familiar, doesn't it?
Spooky.
Spoopy. I need to get a
Plus
couple
5
more.
to Whoa!
That's a huge campfire.
Oh, it's doing the thingy madab again.
What?
Oh, it's the wyvern zone.
Maybe it's just because I dragged myself. Never mind.
Oh. By the way, Perrin.
Uh-huh.
Did you go into your little hidey place, the last camp?
I would assume so. That's where I always sleep.
Okay. All right.
What does this mean?
That's my alarm spell, apparently.
Oh shit! Oh no! I know exactly what it means.
Yeah.
That's maybe why.
Am I a dad?
Oh,
He's gonna come back with singed hair.
we'll see.
Oh no!
It's not actually a wyvern egg.
Yeah, it's a dragon egg. Wait a minute.
Oh god.
All right. As you guys kind of hang out, getting ready for the night. Sorry, who's taking first watch again?
Garrett.
Garrett. All right. Who's going to take second?
Me and Perrin.
All right. And who's taking last?
Me and Mary.
Okay. All right. So, who's taking first watch? Go ahead and give me a perception check as you sit there, kind of glancing around into the darkness, kind of keeping an eye open for things.
You also get to add a +5 to this, I think.
Bam.
Yeah,
let's see.
+5.
All right.
Yeah, with
as
a
you
+5,
kind of,
jeez.
let's see. Hold on a second. Let
Oh,
me
there are people
grab.
there.
+5, that's insane. That's a cool building.
I thought 20 by 20 square was a lot bigger.
Wait a minute.
C5E tools works again.
Yes, it does. It makes it very nice. Well, where is it? The challenger was too high.
D-dubs, I don't know if you saw, Mary did cast Alarm, by the way.
Yep, I did. I saw it. Okay. As you kind of hanging out in this mountain pass, you do think you hear some fairly large, almost like a crashing coming through the trees, but then it goes silent. Almost like maybe a boulder was rolling off the hillside down through some trees.
Out.
And my here.
What was that?
My Discord.
Ignore
shut
that. I
down.
didn't mean to hit that button.
Oh, did you hear what I said there, Garrett?
I heard rocks coming off a cliff.
Yeah, that's what it kind of sounded like. It sounded like something barreling down through the trees, almost like maybe a rock had fallen off one of the hillsides or something and crashed down through the trees towards the valley. It does. After a little bit, it just stops rumbling. It sounds like maybe there's more than one or two of them, but then it stops.
I'm gonna go investigate it.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check. It sounded like it's coming from up over here, this area.
You said investigation?
Yes, an investigation, please. All right.
Does that get the +5 also?
Something real quick. Yes, you still would. Okay. As you're kind of glancing around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You are in the general vicinity of where you heard. Oh, wait, no, hold on a second. I rolled the wrong one. Give me just a second. Okay, same roll. Interesting. Actually, I probably should have. No, I don't want that out in the open yet. So yeah, as you kind of glancing around, you don't see anything. You do see what looks to be a couple, like maybe 3 or 4 large boulders that have recently come to rest in the dirt here. Other than that,
I'm
nothing
gonna
out of the
throw a
ordinary.
torch over there.
All right, as you toss the torch over, as it lands, nothing moves. Again, just these large grayish boulder-like rocks are sitting there.
I'm gonna throw something at the boulder.
Okay. Let's see, where are you? Put you right up here. I need you to roll initiative.
Pardon me, what?
I need Garrett to roll initiative. I need him to add to the combat.
Okay.
And
I can't roll initiative yet.
Hey,
Or can I?
you just need to add yourself to the combat tracker, and then you roll initiative. Remember, combat. You toggle your combat state. Yeah, there you go. Not you, Vixen. You're not there yet.
I know I'm not. I don't want to forget to do myself on the combat
okay.
tracker.
Go
Cindy
ahead. Everybody
really
can
wants to.
Everybody can go ahead and put themselves on the combat tracker. Just don't roll initiative yet.
Woogie.
All right.
I don't like the fact they're called stone giants. That's terrifying.
As you pick up the rock and you pelt one of these large boulders, you hear it kind of, abruptly, the whole boulder kind of shakes and shudders. It turns around, stands to its full height. So do the other two, and they come barreling at you. It is this one's turn first. He's barreling down through. Hold on a
That
second.
was me. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm going to clear your initiative right now.
Mary probably would be awake as well.
What's that?
Mary would probably be awake as well.
Mary, were you?
No, I'm last shift. Last shift with.
Look at the alarm though.
They haven't touched it yet. Yeah.
Alarm is 1 mile.
No, it tells me from 1 mile away. If I have it set to audible. So if something passes it that's not supposed to, like if they throw a rock through it, there'll be a loud alarm sound that will wake us up.
I read that horribly
Wait,
wrong.
did they see us though?
Well, they saw Garrett.
They were sneaking up on your guys' camp.
Because the thing with Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow is it counts as total cover.
I understand. The fire was going, and they could still see the campfire.
No, they can't. It covers the
cannot.
campfire.
It does indeed. Holy cow.
Hold on a second, then.
Yeah, total cover blocks the sphere.
All right, let me go ahead and roll something.
You also get a +5 to perception checks while
What
inside
would
it.
be let's see. What's your spell DC?
I don't know if that has a spell DC. Because it's a feature. Because it's a class feature, so I'm not sure.
Blocks the sphere. Okay. Well, they were still wandering in the area, and Garrett went after them.
Fair.
So.
Okay.
So how wide is this alarm?
I think it's the green box he's in right now.
Yep. Everybody sleeps outside of it because he's crazy.
All right. Let's see. He stands up next to you, Garrett. He comes swinging down what looks to be a massive club.
Oh yeah!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You taking 30 points of bludgeoning damage as this club comes down, smacking you into its side. All right. That's going to end. Actually, let's see. Well, he does get a second attack. He's going to come in for his second attack. He swings and slams the ground on the next one. Mary, you do hear this loud thud come from the direction that Garrett was coming, that Garrett wandered off to.
What?
Oh, sorry. And now, who was watching, or no, he was taking watch by himself, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Garrett, you're up.
I'm going to disengage,
Okay.
run, and jump off the cliff.
Okay. Let's see. That's going to be.
And I'm going to land nice and softly on my feet.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me, please.
Doesn't matter. I have a ring of feather fall.
Oh, that's right. You do have that ring. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're able to jump down. You quickly invoke the power word of the feather fall and float gently down to the ground.
And I'm yelling alarm.
All right. Okay.
I don't know how far that is. Is that roughly 30 feet?
Oh, they can
We'll just
hear
call
you
it there. No, my movement.
Oh, yeah, that gives you. You could probably get a little bit closer, not by much though.
I just moved 5 more feet. That's fine. All right, yeah, and that'll end it. My turn.
Okay.
Just yelling alarm, waking everybody up.
It's his turn, so that's sure. Move him to there. He's also going to target you. He's got this massive rock he pulls out, throws it at you. It skips, it hits the ground, slams into the ground next to you, bounces, rolls past you. Uruz, you hear this massive thud in the ground as this massive boulder rolls right past your head and then comes to a rest next to you. Let's see, does that also... That's just his Great Club. Okay, it's the next one's turn. Another massive boulder is thrown at you, Garrett. He misses. All right. Skips those guys. You guys are woken to the yells of Garrett yelling alarm. That is the other stone. Now I need you guys to all roll initiative, please. All right, just waiting on you, Core.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're... Just me, or is she on there twice?
He is on there twice, and she somehow rolled the same number for both of those.
Hell yeah.
I just removed one of the two duplicates.
And it's not a good number, but it's a number.
Okay, Perrin, you're up first. As you are yelled at, alarm, alarm, you quickly stand up. As you kind of look the direction, you see Garrett running frantically towards you. Looks like his armor's fairly well dented, and he's taken a massive blow one way or another, but he's limping along towards you as quickly as he can. And as you look over his shoulder, up on the rock side, you see these three massive silhouettes, standing probably 12 to 15 feet in height, overlooking the small valley that you're all in.
Terrifying. Okay, so as Perrin kind of stands up, he's gonna, as he kind of like starts, his gaze travels upwards on the cliffside. As his gaze lifts, he kind of thinks to himself, like, well, that's kind of high up. And as that happens, he feels the bottom half of his form start to crumble to dust. And as it starts to crumble to dust, it starts to spin around, kind of like his hex has. And not only that, but it spins with this dusty cyclone, and then every once in a while, a lick of flame will kind of get caught up in there. As I am going to use my new feature, Elemental Gift, which gives me a flight speed of 30, and I am technically hovering.
Okay.
So,
there, you guys, you notice, you kind of glance over, you hear this little commotion from Perrin, you see him literally lift off the ground, the shadows flickering from the fire, as it almost looks like portions of the shadow and the fire underneath him, whirling him up into the air.
And I'm going to travel 30 feet straight up into the air.
Okay. You know how to mark yourself as 30 feet up, right?
I do now. Bam.
Yep, there you go.
Perfect.
Let me know as you're 30 feet in the air.
While he's in the air, he panics a little bit, but then kind of finds a stable, hovering pattern. And he looks over to what these creatures are, and begins to levitate a few rocks off the ground and starts flinging Eldritch Blasts at them. So I'm specifically targeting this one, as I'm just going to yeet two of these out here. Almost very instinctually, it's very strange. Yep.
Okay, roll. Yeah, that hits. Second one misses.
Well, that's just the damage.
Oh, okay.
I didn't roll for a second.
All right.
Here's the second one.
Sorry, guys, hold on just a second. I'm looking at. For those who are watching the stream, those are the cowboy boots for my grandson. You look awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a rule in the family that grandma and grandpa get to buy him their first pair of boots. All right, so yeah, as you quickly Eldritch blasts off, you smack one rock, smacks him, and he kind of staggers a little bit. Doesn't look like it did a lot of damage. He kind of looks down at you, spots you in the air, hovering there, and then looks back at the group in general. So, is that all you doing?
Can I yell something at him?
Sure. What are you gonna yell?
I'm gonna be like, I have a friend who looks just like you guys. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, go ahead and hit end turn.
Sure.
All right. This guy is actually going to target you, Perrin, as you actually just hit him with a rock. What was that there?
Oh no, I'm typing. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh no.
That hits.
Oh my gosh!
You take 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good thing I'm resistant to bludgeoning damage. Woof!
Sorry, I can't see any of the tokens.
Oh,
Number 1 and number 2 is parent under my sphere, because technically sphere is still alive.
He went 30 feet straight up into the air, so he would have been just barely out of it.
And I need to make a strength saving throw? Does
Does
that matter if I'm flying?
Strength saving throw for what?
It asked me to make
Oh,
a strength
Cord,
saving
drag
throw.
yourself on top of the
Let
campfire.
me see real quick. Hold on.
Yeah? Okay.
No, technically you don't, because
Okay,
you
of course.
are flying. It would knock you prone in flight.
Thank
but
you.
That really
That's
wouldn't do
big.
anything.
So as the rock smacks Perrin, it almost looks like some of the sand from below him, or dust and rubble below him, comes up and catches the boulder a little bit, but it still pierces through and hits him pretty good.
Okay, is that not? So it's just. You just can use it. It's not a concentration or anything interesting.
Nope.
All right. That ends his turn. Garrett, you're up.
I'm just going to move my way into the circle of love.
Circle of love.
And see how far away they are from me.
Man, the server is running so much better right now. This is nice.
You do be running.
Which one are you attacking?
The top right.
Okay, that hits. Roll for damage, please. All right, cool. As you bring up your crossbow, you quickly fling off an attack, hitting it. Are you gonna fling off the second one?
Yeah.
All right.
Did I rolled a 19, right?
Yeah,
It has to be
you
a
did.
natural 19. Never mind. It has to be natural.
That also hits. Roll damage on that one. Okay. Ping it a second time. It now has these 2 arrows stuck in it. Just want to make sure I'm
And-
not missing anything ability-wise.
I'm gonna go prone on the ground.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and end your turn. Oh, you know what we're missing? We're missing some combat music.
Oh, I just threw
What
on
do
my
you?
own.
What? There is combat music.
Can you not hear it?
Oh, hold on a second. I have...
You got the
We
most
have
spot
some
music.
good combat music going.
Okay, I got
I'm
the music
trying to
going.
be a good D&D DJ.
Oh, that's dude. That's perfect,
D&D
man.
DJ.
That's perfect. I can hear it
D&D
now.
DJ.
Probably too loud on the stream. So I'll turn it down.
It's Urus outside the circle.
I just put myself there, but you could put, yeah, you could say I'm outside of it, don't
Nah,
matter.
I'll allow you inside. I'll allow you inside.
Tight
Well,
in
I
the
mean-
circle.
I mean, that's your alarm spell. I'm still within, I think it's 30 feet for Core's thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's centered on the
Oh,
campfire.
yeah, you're fine.
Nice little
Okay.
spin.
Was that?
Said I like the little spin.
Hey, did I not keep it pretty much 30 feet all the way around?
You did until the last little. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. The second giant, noticing Garrett slipping into some type of barrier as he loses sight, he just throws a random boulder down in there. So I need to. Urus, this thing is coming at
Son
you.
of a bitch.
Hey, that was the roll of fate that chose that for me. I didn't.
Fuck
I didn't-
fate.
Hey, listen. It's never truly random when it's a computer, okay?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh! Oh no!
You take
Oh!
32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Would
Wait,
it be at a
Wow.
disadvantage?
It would be at a disadvantage, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
it's
total
disadvantage.
cover.
It's total cover. It just adds a higher armor class. What's your current armor class?
no, it'd be a disadvantage to hit.
Oh, is it?
It's
Okay.
I
yeah.
thought total
All right,
cover meant
let
they
me
couldn't
let me roll that again then. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, that still hits.
That still hits. So you take
That's
32
rad.
points of bludgeoning.
Don't
You
worry.
tried.
I'll fix them from being able to hit us next turn. Just
Oh god.
hold out. Just hold out.
All right. Vixen.
When I look at them, I can. They look. They're
Oh, you just
giant.
had
Can I
damage
tell that
twice,
they're
but-
giants?
Oh shit, yeah,
I
did.
just undid it. I undid it.
Okay.
Why am I making a Constitution saving throw?
Concentration.
I'm not concentrating on anything.
You had something marked as concentration. I'm not sure what it was, but you did.
Oh God. Go on, I'm good.
All right. So Vixen, what are you doing?
When I look at them, can I tell that they're giants?
You actually can. You've seen giants before.
I'm gonna yell out a giant to them.
Not necessarily this large of one, but you have you've seen giants before in the past. Yes.
I'm gonna call out in giant. I'm gonna use whatever kind of giant greetings I remember from my times with Ash and the giants, and ask, what we are not here to fight or cause trouble. May you please be on your way and not attack. We are simply travelers making our way.
You hear a response. Leave your steel and your weapons behind, and you shall walk free.
Oh wait, where's my inventory? If it is steel you want, I can give you steel. Our weapons are ours for our defense. But I am more than happy.
Them by force.
All right, then this is your doom. I have trained with the giants. I have lived among them. Be ready to meet your doom.
Sure thing.
And then I'm gonna. Can I still get to Garrett and use a healing spell on him, or would my talking count as my action?
No, that'd be more of a bonus action.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to Garrett, and I will cure wounds his face.
All right. All right. You take 15 points of healing there, Garrett. Looks like it pretty much almost tops you off.
Yeah. Well, half of what I took a second ago.
Yep. All right, is that all you're doing, Vixen?
Yes.
Okay, Mary, you're up.
Oh, interesting. That's broken.
Now, just a reminder there, Mary and Philip. You guys can use higher than third levels. You can use third level spells or higher, but you know the consequences from doing it.
Yep.
All right. Just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Mary's gonna look frantically like there's fucking giants. He's never seen giants before. And he's looking through his book frantically, not knowing what to do. And then he's gonna kind of look off a bit like he's listening to somebody talk. And then he goes, "Ah, that's a great idea." And casts Enlarge. Oh, I need to target. Enlarge on Sir Garrett.
Okay. Garrett, as you're standing there, you do enlarge. You get double your size. You are now considered a large creature.
Get bigger real quick.
How do you adjust the token size again? I can't remember.
I have no idea. Ooh, so how do you do it?
You gotta right click and go to the cog wheel, go to image, and it's on scale.
Oh, did it make it? That's weird.
So
figured I would have seen you as an ally.
And it should make you a lot larger. Jay, I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to make a persuasion check for the one.
Oh, I wasn't complaining. I just was hoping.
No, go ahead. I'll allow it. Go ahead. Make a quick persuasion check.
It was not my intention.
All right. Okay, so he's gone from being very aggressive to aggressive.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Do stone giants prescribe to any sort of religion and or respect hierarchy?
Stone giants do.
So if I were to invoke upon a certain name or a being, would that potentially have any effect? It's just going to be kind of tough to convince him, but I mean, I do have powers to be able to convince him.
We'll come around to your turn.
All right, no worries.
Time to think
no
about
worries.
it.
I'll let you think. I'll let you think about that.
Okay. So, Garrett, you are a large creature now. It shouldn't have had you roll a saving throw. That was weird.
Ooh.
Did you update your size or no?
I did not.
I'll do it for you.
I'm still trying to pick a feat.
All right, your size is now doubled. You are now considered a large creature, just to let you know.
All right, thank you.
Okay, go ahead and hit enter, Mary.
Oh, my bad.
Philip, what you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'm breaking laws today. Because if this college wanted us to take this test, we'd have already taken this test. So I'm casting Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh, snap.
Renegade.
All three of them failed.
Yep, they are now charmed for the duration. They never make another save until they're hit. So, focus fire, boys. I'm cheating.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
What level of spell is that, by the way?
Third.
Okay.
It's a good thing no one can see you in this darkness, huh?
Yep. No one knows. If the college wanted us to take the test, we'd have already taken it.
Right at you.
What are you gonna do?
You're up.
You the police?
I didn't even get fully up before boulders were cast at me, so getting crunched a bit, I roll to my feet and I look and I see the giants, and then I see them just standing there. I go, "Oh, are we still fighting them? Or should we be leaving?"
Either or is good. We could run. They're gonna be incapacitated for a minute.
I have tiny legs
Make it
compared to them.
ground if it's just a minute.
Killing them.
Do you think they could turn to stone?
Everything
No, I don't. I don't think that they can be turned to stone.
They are stone giants.
I don't have anything that can fight them. I will go and
cast sword.
What?
Yes.
Cast horn.
Cast horn.
I will go and I will flex my muscles mightily and touch my horn and say a silent prayer as my veins bulge from my skin and my arms double in size and my hooves dig into the ground, and I sprint forward using Peerless Athlete. Where the fuck that is. Right there. So, for the next 10 minutes, I am super strong, and I will rush forward. What is this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And
You're out of the circle. They actually can see you now.
Yeah, but they're stunned, so that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will use my action to leap in the air, and because I'm in Peerless Athlete, my leap is actually stupid high.
Mm-hmm.
How high up is that?
Looks like, let's see, 5, 10, 15 feet.
Oh, great. Because standing long jump, I can jump 15 feet, and I can jump 18 feet high.
Okay, yeah, you can jump all the way to the top of the cliff.
I leap up there, and I just stare at the one in front of me, and I just wait for my comrades, or the moment they do something, I'm just springing at them.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Cora, you're up.
Okay. Seeing Uruz make his way up there, Cora kind of gets antsy, and she, out of habit, casts Healing Spirit near him. It's a 5 feet cube, I believe. God, I forgot how to use this dang thing. How do I fucking do that now? How do I use these things now?
What things?
Oh, in your spell book.
Healing. Yeah.
Yeah, so click on the spell, and then in the bottom there should be like standard roll or info. If you click standard roll.
There's none.
What spell are you trying to use, Cora?
Healing Spirit.
That is the one that.
Or is that a feature?
That one's a
No, it's a spell.
Is it a spell?
Yeah, spell bonus action. It's a 2nd level spell.
Do you have to target Udi first, maybe, or is it for dropping a template?
It's for dropping because it's just there.
Oh, so yeah, you would cast it, and it should have you prompt you for a. I don't. It's a
It
2nd level.
don't.
Try throwing it in your hotbar and then clicking the hotbar.
Oh, okay, there you go. So yeah, so where it says Healing Spirit, if you hover over the icon, it turns into like a little dice, and you click that, and it brings up the template.
Perfect. I don't know what I was concentrating on, but sure.
It was your
shield.
No, that's not concentration. It just exists.
That's true. It's not. I think it was an old holdover from the issue. Oh, you're putting it right there next to Uru's then.
Yeah, right next. Because I can't make it up there.
And then you basically just click that healing every single time it needs to heal.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Why the fuck am I making a con save?
It's having... Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird. I'll have to look into that, see what's causing that.
And then, can I use my action to start making my way around? Would that... Yeah? Mm-hmm. So I would be able to double my speed?
Yeah, you could use double movement at that point.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Right. That... Yeah. Good. Here. 80. Right?
That's about right, yeah. Yep, that's about
We're
right.
just running away from
it. Alright.
And that's
go ahead and hit enter. Hotak, what you up to, man?
Alright, Hotak's gonna quickly stumble to his feet because he's just barely awoke. As he looks over at Uruz and he's going to cast Healing Word. Wait, hold on, is he in the... Wait, hold on, I should probably check that. Yes, he is, sweet. Let's go. Okay, and then... He's just gonna move forward.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, hit enter. Alright, he is incapacitated. It is now Perrin.
And he's gonna start flying. I'm gonna fly 30 feet that direction. Hold up. 30. As I kind of hover right there, I'm gonna look to Uruz, and as I look to Uruz, the tattoos on Perrin's arm start to pulsate a little bit, and he winces, and he looks down, and he sees them kind of shifting a little bit, and kind of chuckles, as clearly he's attempting to cast something he hasn't had before, but he's gonna hold an action. He's gonna take some time to prep that spell. But in the meantime, actually, no, he's not going to do that. What he's going to do is he's going to levitate 2 stones off the ground, and he's just going to hold his action to fire off Eldritch Blast at this guy as soon as someone attacks him.
Okay. That means somebody has to attack him before the beginning of your next turn, or that held action is.
Yes.
Okay, just
I'm banking on the fact that Uruz probably will.
Okay, go ahead and hit
or
enter.
Someone will. Yep.
Okay, he's incapacitated. Garrett, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I can just make it back up to this guy.
Okay. You're using your full action to go that way, right?
No, I mean, I'm doubled in size, so...
You still would be the same amount of movement.
Right,
so
but...
you have to use your full action and your movement and then your action to get all the way up there.
So I have to use my action to climb?
Yeah, you'd have to use your action to climb because for your movement, you're 30 feet just to the base of it. 35 feet just to the base of it. And then
yeah, that's a 5-foot movement, though. I got a 10-foot movement, don't I?
As a large creature?
I don't think so.
It's still only 5-foot increments.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I was thinking differently then.
Yeah, no, it's still 5-foot increments. I'll double check that rule after tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's still just a 5-foot increment.
Well, that's fine. I'll use everything I got to.
Yep.
Like.
Yeah, I'll allow you to get right there all the way to the top, so you're able to get all.
Because I'm pretty sure I can jump up here now since I'm.
Yeah. All right.
12 feet tall.
He's incapacitated. Vixen, what you doing?
I'm gonna call out again in Giant and say, "This is your last chance. You've been warned. It's futile to fight us, and I'm gonna hold my action. And the second someone attacks this boyo, the same one that Perrin was looking at, then I will use my action to cast Guiding Bolt on him."
Okay. Okay, hit end turn. Mary, you're up.
I don't think I can see that far because it's nighttime, right?
You can kind of see the shadows. The moon's at the. Let's see. The moon is the two moons, the red moon and the white moon, are up bright enough that you can actually see the silhouettes on the hillsides.
Okay. How far does Tasha's mind whip? 90 feet? Yeah. I'm gonna mind whip that guy.
Okay.
Mind whip. Psychic damage.
Okay. He does succeed as a saving throw, so he only takes half the damage.
But incapacitated meant they couldn't do anything.
Was that?
Oh, incapacitated. 1 second.
Pull the incapacitated. Hold on.
I think that only works with dexterity saving throws and strength saving throws. I don't know about intelligence.
Yes. I have.
Their brain still works, Gex.
Yeah.
I thought it stopped their brain from working. That's why they don't have the ability to do anything.
They just go
Yeah,
complete brain
they
dead.
can't take actions or reactions. Their brain still functions.
Oh. That's weird. Okay, yeah.
Admiring pretty lights right now. Whoa.
It's so pretty.
Look, boss, it's pretty light.
Alright, he is no longer incapacitated.
Well, I fire off my 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Go ahead, let him rip. Anybody
Pew,
who's
pew.
holding their actions. That hits. Roll for damage on that. That also, okay, not bad, not bad.
And then pew pew. That was a good one. Alright, damage rolls have been kind of duty, but it's okay.
Alright, you're whittling away at him. Let's see, Vixen, you were holding out for something?
Yes.
Why did I take
cast
the
my
damage?
You shouldn't have. For some reason it did. I just removed it.
His reflective armor.
That was weird. That hits. Roll for damage.
Ooh, advantage on the next hit.
Nice. Next attack has the advantage on this guy.
Wasn't Uruz holding an action?
He was. Uruz, you get an
No,
attack.
I used my bonus action, my movement, and my action to get up here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Can I use my action surge?
You would have no action surges during your turn. Only.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about it.
No, that's actually not a bad idea though. But no, I would not allow an action surge to be held as a held action. So, all right.
No, I would have used it on my turn, but I had forgot about it.
Oh,
But that's
okay.
cool.
Yeah. Okay. So, Mary, is that it?
Yeah, oh, my bad. I forgot.
Okay, Philip, you're up.
Okie dokie. Well, it seems like we're just dogpiling on this nerd. 2 people in range of him. Yeah, we'll use Dissonant Whispers. Actually, am I in range? Yeah, I'm in range.
He just whispers, "You're stinky."
Stinky boy!
Stinky boy.
Oh, that's all 3 of them.
Why
Whoops,
did
because
you get all
I
3 of them?
forgot to untarget the 3 of these guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised that you actually do that. I can't do that with magic missiles. They can only target one person.
And you want me to re-roll that so it's not...
No,
So-
I went ahead and applied it and then removed it from the one guy. So the 2 guys.
Was he the one who succeeded or failed? Because there's 2 failures and 1 success. The one who failed was the top one and the bottom one. So yeah,
Okay.
the one
Okay.
that took this. Yeah, he took the full damage.
He needs to use his reaction to run away, then.
Okay.
Opportunity attacks.
No, because they're completely burned out on their action.
No, we
Oh,
still have
I
a
see.
reaction.
No. They still have reactions.
But I'm not within
Uh,
5 feet, so I can't.
Are you not within 5 feet?
Okay.
No, I got a 5
Garrett
foot
would-
space.
Garrett would be able to do it then.
Mhm.
Attack of opportunity, Garrett. There is some very
Alright.
I've done some validation on that, and I'll double check what I did. But
I'm pretty sure that like they can only take attack of opportunities if they use an action or a reaction to move. If they're forced out of a square, then there's no opportunity attacks. But he is taking his reaction.
I'll
Yeah.
double check it. I don't want to slow down the combat, so I'll let it go.
No worries.
Go ahead, Garrett. Make your attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Is it at advantage?
No.
Oh, actually,
My,
it
yeah,
is
next
because he
cast
is
is
guiding
my
bolt.
thing.
It is a large creature. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's got guiding bolt. Oof.
Yeah, that's right. So that does hit. Roll for damage. All right.
Plus a
Nine
D4. I'm sorry.
Okay. Roll an additional D4, and I'll subtract his health. Additional 2. All right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. For example, you don't provoke an
Yeah.
if an explosion hurls you out of a foe's reach gravity. Yeah, okay.
Yep. No, that's understandable. Okay. So let's see. 5, 10.
I just wasn't sure. That's an argument that me and my friend group has during our D&D sessions.
Okay, he gets to right there. Okay, Philip, is that all you're doing?
Yes, let me.
Uruz, you're up.
Oh, that changes what I was gonna do. I'm gonna he's farther than I thought. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's too far from me.
Yeah,
So
edges for. Oh, he's sorry. He needs to be right there.
I think he's still gonna be too far from me. Yeah, feels bad, man. So what we're gonna do? Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to click that.
No, wait, Uruz. I will help you here. Because you did do the one thing, you get an extra 10 feet of movement, don't you? Careless athlete.
I might. Look at old man knowing my features.
Oh no, it's only your.
No. It's
Okay,
just
sorry.
my jumping and whatnot.
Yep.
Feels bad. Okay.
But how
so,
many jumps can you make?
Jumping still counts as your movement. It just wouldn't go against it. Like do half. It still counts. I only have 30 feet of movement. But what I will do is I will outstretch my hand, the one that's not holding my shield, and it will glow with a divine light, and I will thrust it forward, casting Guiding Bolt at the guy that is running away. Still not fully understanding the spell, but I'm going to do it anyway.
All right, go ahead and throw it.
I didn't know Paladins had guiding bolt.
It's his.
Oh, is it his subclass?
Yeah, it's my
Oh, okay, cool.
glory.
Why did that not target him appropriately in roll?
I don't know.
You missed anyways. That's a 12.
And once again, Uruz will look up to the sky because he has yet to hit one of these fucking guiding bolts. And he just lifts his hands. He's going, "What must I do everything with my horns?" And he'll start chasing after the giant.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll get right there, and it's my turn.
All right. Okay. Corey, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. You're okay. You're both okay. I think I'll use my bonus action to move the spirit.
Okay.
I don't know if I can.
So you'll
yeah.
hit the measure controls, and then you'll grab the like the starry thing, and you can move it from there.
Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. I should be able to just have it follow him, and then it says no action required. I can just trigger it.
Mhm.
So I'll. Oops.
You put it like right underneath him.
Yeah. So that.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm still gonna do the same as my previous action. Use my action to dash 80 feet.
Okay.
Okay. I think.
Let's see.
Where?
Right about here.
Okay. Looks good. And that is my go.
Actually, hold on a second. Let's see this there. 40 to there. Now you can get forward one more
40.
spot right there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I can't move anymore. That's fine.
I'll move you.
Thank you.
All right, Hotak, you're up.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna get up right next to it, and I'm gonna take my action to get up on top.
Okay.
Then
Make a quick athletics check for me, please.
all right.
I should have had Garrett make one too, but I forgot. Okay, yeah, you're able to scurry up. The cliff's not too terribly steep, so you're able to scurry up pretty easily.
Sweet. And then once again, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Uruz once again.
Okay.
Bro, I get hit with one rock, and I'm like, getting juiced again. Let's go.
There you go. You're
Keep
almost
having
at
you
full
roll a
health.
concentration check. That's weird.
I don't get it.
I'll have to see what's going on there. All right, go ahead and hit end your turn. He's still incapacitated. Perrin, you're up.
Perrin is gonna fly an additional 10 feet up and then 20 feet forward. 5, 10, 20.
Now you're probably about only 15 feet off the ground where you're at right now.
Good to know. I will put 15. Okay. And then I'm going to levitate 2 more stones off the ground, and I'm just gonna fling them at the giant because he's a big stinky. Pew! That's unfortunate.
That is a miss. Roll for your second one.
One more.
That is a hit. Roll for
That
damage.
better. That's what we like to see.
Nice. 16 points of damage. All right. Go ahead and end your turn.
And Perrin just kind of keeps. He just looks like he's just consistently leveling, just like flinging them off super quick.
Okay. The giant kind of stops, shakes his head like something was whispering in his mind, and he kind of, you hear him, Vixen, you hear a loud cursing in Giant. He pulls his club forth and he rushes at you. Here he comes barreling down at you there, Uruz. And he gets to right there. And he is going to swing at you with this great club twice. That hits.
Jeez Louise.
19 points of damage. Comes in with his second swing.
Ah!
He hits also.
Oh my god!
With another 25 points of damage.
Oh no!
Alright, that ends his turn. Garrett, you're up. Garrett?
I'm gonna run next to Uruz and start helping him fight this guy off.
Okay. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks, please. Now, mind you, add additional 1d4 or 1d4. 1d4 damage.
And is that regular or is it advantage?
It's now back to let's see, large creatures.
Is it
they have
normal?
Is it technically? Do you? You're actually a large creature, also, so it'd be normal.
Okay. I didn't know if anything was on them special or not.
No. Guiding bolt is already faded. First attack misses. Second attack hits. Roll for damage on that.
You get a 1d4 added to it.
Yep. All right, 11 points of damage. We'll add an additional roll, another 1d4.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Good. He's starting to look he's looking a little rough now.
I'd like to action surge.
Okay. Make your next attacks. That is a miss. Rolling the second one. That is a hit. Roll for damage. All right. Roll another 1d4. Okay, minus another 3. All right, not bad. He's looking really rough at this point now. All right, is that all you're
I'm
doing?
gonna leave my sword close to his neck and tell him to yield or he'll die. I'm in my turn.
Make a intimidation check for me, please.
Great at those.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. Let's see. Alrighty. He is incapacitated. Vixen, you're up.
I'm gonna advance forward like 20-ish feet. So, I'm hitting the wrong button, so he can see me. And I'm gonna call it again. Yield now. You and your comrades have clearly lost.
Make it a intimidation check at this point, please.
Nah, I'm not intimidating. I'm short. But I'm still gonna try and kill him and cast a guiding bolt on him because his comrades would have heard me.
Okay. That misses.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cower at that point.
All right, let me just check something real quick. All right. Okay. Mary, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to make my manifest mind move up 30 feet.
Okay.
And it looks like a small elven woman, but like is shimmering in a red light.
All right.
And then she's gonna stick her hand out and cast magic missile at the second level at that guy. She can see him now.
Make the attacks.
Second level.
Rolls.
And 4 phoenixes are gonna fly out of her hand at that guy, and it does fire
All right.
damage.
He is looking really rough at this point. Okay, is that all you're doing?
Yep.
Okay, Philip, you're up.
Okie dokie. Man, I'm really far away from this dude, huh?
Yeah, you're quite away.
Actually, am I that far away? This map is a lot smaller than one of the other maps we used.
Yeah.
The 100-foot bridge. Let's see. I'm at 60 feet. I think I have a spell that hits that far.
You gotta realize you're down. You can still. You would have probably 3/4 cover where you're at right now. You can still see basically the top of his head, but from the shoulders up.
Well, thank God I don't use any abilities that require me to see anything. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna use Dissonant Whisper. I'm not creative.
All right, go ahead and throw it out there.
Whoop.
He makes his save, but he is hurting.
All right. Well, I guess I'll let him live this round.
Okay, Uruz, you're up.
All right, Uruz took the club hit to the chest, took one to the head, and he wheezes a bit, wipes some blood from his lips, and just looks at this giant. And he stares and goes, "You heard your warning." And I will crouch down to one knee, spring forward, and drive my horns straight into his gut.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Fuck's my horn ability. These drop-down menus are too much for me.
Come on, it's not that bad. That is a hit. Why is your attacks not working right?
I don't know. I don't have the hotbar set up, so that could be why.
I'll have to fix it. I'll have to fix your character sheet. All right. With that, he collapses to the ground as he holds his stomach. As you pull away, you see his entrails kind of pull out with him. A little bit of intestine gets yanked out, and as he kind of just looks down, like covers his stomach, looks down at the black ichor of the blood, and then drops to a knee, and then collapses to the ground completely. You hear the last breath escaping him.
I pull my horns from his stomach, and as he's going down, I look at him, and I speak to him. Remember my name, Uruz Esamaz. It ushers you to the next life. And I turn my gaze to the next one.
Okay.
And I go sprinting forward. What the fuck? How do I? Why won't it let me move my token?
Sure.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I rush up to this guy.
Okay.
And I put my head down and I try goring my horns through its calf, trying to bring it down to one knee with a giant stab.
Okay. Go ahead. You hitting? You going for its knees?
I'm just trying to put a horn. I'll just add a bit of flair.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you're doing a called shot, I'll allow it. Oh snap!
You know what? And as I hit this dude, as I'm rushing towards him, I feel the horns dig in,
That's
and
what we like
right
to
at
see.
that moment, my rippling body flexes even more, and my horns emit this bright glow that just like illuminates the night. And there's just an extra force as I ram the horns into him, and I'm gonna cast, what's it, fucking, why is the word escaping me?
Divine Smite?
Divine Smite, that's what it was. I'm like, smite something. Divine Smite at second level. So,
okay. Throw it in there.
Let's do this. Why didn't it count the crit? Oh, did it?
No.
All right, I will add an additional. I'll apply it a second time.
Additional 5 for 15.
No, it'd be a total of additional 10.
No.
Yes.
Because I think he rolled a 5, didn't he?
Yes.
You don't.
Oh, that's
multiply
right.
The modifier. You only
That's
multiply
right.
damage die.
That's right. You are right. And then do your smite.
Yeah, it's
You
not
didn't.
my
You didn't select critical when you hit the critical damage.
I didn't. That's what. You know what? I didn't play for a week, and I'm just all over the place. Because now I can't find my fucking Divine Smite. I'm a mess.
Go to features.
There, no, there. Yeah. Okay.
It's not
You're
okay.
casting
Cool.
at the second level. There you go.
Yeah, it didn't give me the option second level.
But that roll an additional 48. Because Divine Smite, the dice roll would be doubled.
It does. Yeah, it does.
It was a crit. Roll another d4. 48. I mean
48.
This is disgusting.
Aim. Jeez.
All right.
Oh no, there's
11. All right. So a total of was that 20 points of damage. Not bad. Just from your Divine Smite alone.
And that is my turn while I try to figure out these fucking things.
Hold on a second. He is no longer incapacitated. And since you are going for it, you were attacking his knee because you called that out specifically. I am going to go ahead and
He's gonna cry.
Okay. You kind of catch his knee, and his knee buckles ever so slightly, but he's able to push it kind of back out into place. All right, Corey, you're up.
Okay. Let's see.
You gonna move your little healing spirit to Uruz again?
Hell no. You know what? I am so fucking... You know what? If DPSs run away from healers, if they die, it's their fault. That's what I'm standing by here.
Facts.
I could never die. I could never die.
How
God bless
many
Thor.
HP you have? My
I'm
god.
a god.
Anyway, I'm just gonna use, instead of moving it, unless you'll allow me to use my action to move it. Because it's bonus action specifically, and I already want to use something else for my bonus action.
I'm not sure what the rule is on that.
Specifically, it states that you can't use a bonus action as an action,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
That's fine.
It's up to DM discretion.
That's why
Yeah, I would have to say that I'd stick with that. It's
Okay,
a bonus action
that's
is
fine.
a bonus action. So
So
unless it's specifically called out.
instead, I'm going to I use my bonus action to use my feature, Balm of the Summer Court.
Okay.
It says anyone I can see. So it should still be able to target Urus.
Okay.
I think. Hang on. Yeah, you're...
Let's see. Let me look at the Balm of the Summer Court.
It says, I have a pool represented by a number of D6s equal to my
So
druid
yeah,
level.
6 of healing you can do.
Yeah. No. Spend a number of those dice equal to half your druid level or less. Yeah. So I can use 3d6, right?
Yeah. You can use 3d6 at once.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
We'll also
How
gain
do
3d.
how do I roll manually again? Or do I
Just
just
Roll
slash
space
R.
1d6.
5. There.
Yes, he'll also gain 3 temporary hit points as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is, let's see, 11, 14 points of
14.
healing you get back there, Uruz.
Plus 3 points
And
of temporary.
Plus 3 points of temporary.
Okay, and that's not 5, I think. I think that's not 5. So I still have an action. Do they wear any metal?
They do not have any metal on them.
Crap, not even an earring?
Nope, you do not see any earring or anything like that. Yeah, you took 14
I
back.
want to roast something. Okay, God, that's also a touch creature. I can't. I'm gonna move first. What is that? Okay, cool. I'm gonna move first, so 30, 40, so that should be in range, maybe? 4. I want to cast Tidal Wave?
Oh.
That will catch Uruz in it also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
That's what I was like.
boy!
Throw the spell up.
No.
You piss off the healer, you get the fist, bro. The giant tidal wave.
I
Oh
guess you
yeah.
probably
I
because
want.
it
The
comes
thing is,
straight
I
out
can't.
in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I kind of
So
want.
yeah, it would hit Uruz
You know,
then.
yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna use
How
that. I'm
far? How
actually
wide is
end
it though?
him. It's 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide. So I
Yeah,
can't. I
so
literally can't find an
If you
angle.
put it down this way, then it's going to hit Uruz, or it's going to hit the other stone giant, and it might
Don't
take
want
him
that.
out of.
Just hit me, bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay, it's 4d8,
Yeah.
and you will be knocked prone if you don't save.
I got giant minotaur balls. Let's go.
Okay. You all heard consent from the DPS, right?
I did. I heard the consent.
Okay.
That is a quote there, bro.
How can I tilt this? The spell
Clip that
template
if
is
you want.
sideways. How can I tilt it?
What was that
Like-
again? Sorry.
The template for it is horizontal. I want it to be vertical.
Just kind of put it down here somewhere, like down in this area, so it catches them, so it hits them both. Yeah.
There. And then where is it? Okay.
Oh, he's knocked prone. Stone giant is. Okay, Uruz, roll your. Let's see.
Dex save?
It can be up to 30 feet long and up to 10 feet wide. So you don't technically have to have it the 10 feet wide.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
I can make it skinny as heck.
Yeah, you can.
It's skinny
it
as
goes
heck.
right past Uruz. It blows right past Uruz and smacks the stone giant.
Hell yeah.
And that is technically instantaneous. So at
Yeah,
that point,
Raggy.
What
Yeah,
was that?
wasn't it Raggy that fucked us up?
He tidal waved me, fucking screwed me over.
He did. All right.
Hey,
Is that all you're
I'll
doing there
take a
for?
tidal wave any day over taking someone's mask off their
that's
face.
Be better at dexterity rolls.
Oh.
Just saying.
Okay. I'm going to.
All right, Hotak, you're up.
I'm gonna move back behind him as I'm going to drop into Uru's. This is gonna get you back up to full health, man. Basically. I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity Preserve Life. He's gonna get 30 health, 30 hit points back.
Snap.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
dropping all of it into him.
Good job. All right.
And for my bonus action, I am also going to drop Shield of Faith on him.
Jeez, Hotak is the support everyone wants in their games. Holy shit.
Dude, I'm loving the support in this game. I've been
Vixen, damn, Hotak's still in my moves.
I can only imagine Uruz just being beaten down to a pulp and then just revitalized. The amount of pain Uruz has experienced in such a short amount of time is astounding.
I am a fucking anime character now. You think you beat me now?
Anime protagonist.
Oh, you think you'll beat me now? Let's see what
This
you want.
isn't even my final form.
I have not gone Super Saiyan yet at this point.
Over 9,000.
No, you actually attacking him too there, Hotak?
I did not mean to do that.
I was like, going,
I can't do that. But I'm out of turns, so I end my turn now.
All right.
Shield of faith
okay,
and see if it
stands
works.
Back up. He's no longer prone. Seeing this puny little minotaur that has done damage to him and the creature standing behind him, he takes his great club and he's going to swing twice at you.
Bring it! Fucking hit me! Bitch.
That is a hit.
What about your Shield of Faith, or does that help at all?
Wait,
It
what
is
Shield of
still
Faith bring me
21.
to?
Me plus two.
+2.
No,
so,
I'd be at 19.
Okay, so that first one hits.
12's not bad.
Oh, did you lose your shield? That sucks.
That
Oh
still
wait,
hits.
yeah. Why isn't my shield on?
Oh, is it
So
not?
you should be at 19
Ooh, if
already.
that's the case, then that last hit wouldn't have. Oh no, it still.
It still would have hit.
You're at
But
21.
that second hit won't.
Does not.
Okay.
Why isn't my shield? It says it's equipped.
Mine wasn't equipped. I had to re-equip it.
Unequip it and re-equip it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do.
Because I've noticed that's kind of broken right now too, a little bit.
And let's do my chainmail too.
It looks like the formula is not quite working right now.
Because what's chainmail bring you to? That's AC
it's a
16.
16.
Yeah, so
But
I
you're-
should be AC. Well, I'm AC 20.
You're-
No, but I took protection as one of my paladin features, so that's a +1. So I'd be at 21 AC right now.
You'd be at 19, then plus your 2, 21. Okay, I figured out. Okay, so see where it says armor class? If you look at the little cogwheel, you click it, you were marked as flat-footed.
All of us are.
Yeah, so make sure you go to equipped armor or natural armor accordingly. And then it will recalculate. That's something new that's native now to Foundry.
They must have broke it in the process of.
See,
updating
I
it.
thought my AC was low, and I'm like, yo.
All right.
Hell,
Well, there you go.
what
That
money?
second one didn't hit, but the first one still did because that met your armor class.
Yeah, I'd hit like a fucking dump truck.
Oh, cool!
right.
And you can just quick swap over to mage armor if you ever have mage armor. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Wait, where?
All right.
So on armor class, there's a little cogwheel. If you hover over armor class, and if you click on that cogwheel and then go down to calculation, if you drop down that arrow, there's an option for mage armor.
Oh, good.
That's pretty cash money. Oh, it's my turn.
Yep, it is, Perrin.
So Perrin, if any of you guys have been observing Perrin at all, you've noticed that he clearly has no control of how high he is going, and so he's going to climb an additional 30 feet. As he clearly has not figured that portion out. And he's just going to fling off 2 more Eldritch Blasts as he very panically continues to rise in altitude.
All right. That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Nice. That's unfortunate.
Oh, still 8 points of damage. Not bad.
Oh, 1 more. Yeah, my modifiers are pretty dope. That's okay. We like
that's
that.
good.
We like that. We like that too.
All right. Not bad. He's starting to look pretty good. He's starting to look pretty rough. All right, is that all you're doing?
That is all I will do.
All right, go ahead and hit.
Oh,
end
right,
turn.
end turn. I'm so bad at that.
All righty, sister. Okay, Garrett, you're up.
I'm going to join Uruz and start carving.
Okay. Make your 2 attacks. That is a hit. Roll for damage. Not bad. 13 points of damage. Make your second attack. No, I'll go ahead and subtract that.
That's the
minus 4.
extra.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead and that is a miss.
And then can I use my bonus action to attack again?
Yeah, it'd be an offhand attack with the base.
I have dual weapon and 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, okay. So yes, it would be another full attack.
And
that
a crit.
Is a hit. Yep, that crits. Roll for damage. Okay, yeah, he's looking really rough at this point. Why did it roll 2? Oh, it's because it was a crit.
Crit.
Additional 5. Yeah, he looks like he's on his last leg. Go ahead and end turn. All right, Stone Giant, he's incapacitated. Vixen, you're up.
Okay, how far up this rock can I get?
You'd have to burn both your movement and your bonus action to get all the way to the top.
Movement and bonus action? That's fine. Yeah. I don't use my bonus action very often.
Yep. And I need you to make a dexterity check for me. Actually, be an athletics check or acrobatics check, whichever is the better of you two.
Well, definitely not athletics. Never mind, I don't make it.
You get about halfway up and slip and tumble back to the base, taking... I did that roll. Take 7 points of falling damage. Bludgeoning damage you hit.
Alright. Do I still have my regular action then? Or did you say? I thought you said movement and bonus action.
It'd be your movement and your action to get.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I heard you.
All right, Mary, you're up.
I don't want to accidentally hit everything else around it. Let's pull this. That goes in.
It's so clippery.
Oh, it says I'm too far away. Okay. Mary's not moving, but I have to move closer because this is weird.
It's not moving you?
But, well, no, I can move it. It's just I'm not actually moving. Just my, manifested mind's gonna move closer to shoot Ray of Frost.
That just scared the shit out of me.
As you blast this creature with Ray of Frost, you smack it in the shoulder. You notice the whole shoulder turn into ice, start to solidify and crack as its whole arm drops from its socket, as the ice just kind of cracks apart and breaks, and then it collapses to the ground. And it is the good old fat dead.
And then the manifested mind kind of like dusts herself off a bit.
Okay. All right. Okay, go ahead and hit enter delete. Phil, you're up to...
Okie dokie. With only one giant remaining, Philip is gonna kind of sneak into this crevasse, and he is going to misty step to the top of the rocks.
Okay.
If I can find a spell. Oh, yep, there it is.
Is it a bonus action or an action spell?
It is a bonus action, so
All
I'm
right. There, you're up at the top now.
Kind of looking at the giant, admiring my work. Now that I may or not be a criminal, I don't know how the magic stuff works. I've asked. No one's given me an answer. That's my turn.
All right, who's you're up?
All right, Uru's sizing up the last one. It's gonna go and flank around it. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does that give me flanking with Hotak or no?
Yes, that it would actually.
Or with Garrett?
Yes, it gives you flanking
Okay,
with Garrett.
so I flank around, and once again I mutter a silent prayer, and my horns ignite into a fiery blaze, and I will prep Searing Smite.
Okay.
So I don't know what concentration I have going, but we're gonna do it at second level.
Okay.
So Searing Smite is ready to go, and I lunge forward trying to gore this guy with my horns in his lower abdomens.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack rolls at the advantage, please.
You're controlled actor. Why can't I do this?
Hold on.
Has more than one item with the name horns. Why? Why?
I'm gonna try something real quick for you, Hotak. Give me a second.
How many horns do you have?
Let's try goring rush and see.
Well, I'm gonna just try something real quick. Yeah, everything worked for me.
What'd you click? How'd you get there?
Okay, so if you go into your inventory, you have a weapon called horns.
Yeah,
I
pulled that to my hotbar. Why didn't that work?
Sometimes that doesn't work when you pull it down in the hotbar for some
Okay,
reason.
I'll do it.
You hit the dice right there.
Okay, yeah. It's advantage because I'm flanking.
That is a hit.
So that hits. Bam, he takes, oh my god, disgusting. Plus he also gets hit with the Searing Smite. So that does the damage. Bam, bam, winner, winner.
And
no, I don't.
Throw?
It needs to make a con saving throw.
Okay.
And my spell DC, because I don't know if it showed, is 14.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 21 beat it.
Oh yeah, he is a Connie boy.
Oh yeah, he's a giant. What do you expect?
Okay, well so Searing Smite fades, but I still have another attack. So I pull my horns away from his gut, and I try to put my horn directly through his knee. Not a called shot, just flare.
Okay.
So we do it again. We're gonna hit this boy. Oh fuck! I'm supposed to be at advantage.
Roll it again. That is a hit.
That'll do.
Another 4 points of damage. No,
9.
Actually 9 total. Not bad. All right.
And Uruz just looks at this guy, and again, he's gone from like beaten and battered to back up to health, to beaten and battered to back up to health. He just looks and goes, "I can do this all night." And that's my turn.
All right. Hotak, you're up. Oh, actually, sorry, it's Core. Core's up. Core, my bad.
Okay.
Sorry, Core.
Wow, you pissed off the healer and we skip her? Game over. She's angry now.
Okay. I don't think I have any. What? I'm wondering what concentration thing I have.
It is your healing.
Oh, the healing spirit, right?
Yeah, your healing spirit.
Right.
Concentration.
Correct. Okay, I am going to dispel it and instead cast erupting earth under this giant.
Okay.
Okay.
You should place the template basically right underneath them.
I'm trying to, but it's very big.
Oh, how big's the template?
20 by 20. So I'm trying to not hit Uruz here. I hope that works.
Yep, that's just barely out of Uruz's range.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna.
He fails his saving throw. Is he marked prone again?
No, it's just difficult
okay.
terrain.
All right.
And that's all I'm gonna do this turn.
Okay, Hotak, you're up now.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move right up next to this, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds as I lift my mace and smack it onto his leg.
Go ahead and do the touch attack.
Oh,
That is a failure. You're not able to make contact with him. He
it was
kind of
almost a crit. I got excited.
he sees you reaching for him, and he shifts his leg slightly out of the way as you kind of whiff the air next to him, barely catching a piece of fabric from his leather pants.
Is his touch attacks at advantage? I'm just wondering.
Yes, technically it would be. So go ahead and make another attack roll.
Oh.
That is correct.
Sorry, hold on.
So make
I need
another
to get
attack roll.
myself another spell slot, or else I can't cast it.
You should have just been able to hit the attack button a second time.
It wasn't allowing me there for a second.
Oh, okay. All right, that does a hit. Roll for damage.
That's
all
what I
right.
like to see.
17 points of damage.
And then right before I end my turn, I'm going to use my second channel divinity for the day to give myself another level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
Dear Lord.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
Hotek's action economy is just prime.
Yeah, he is. All right, Perrin, you're up.
Perrin's still rising through the air because, again, he has no idea how to control any of this.
Guys!
As he kind of is rising, he yells out to Sail to help him. But as he does that, his tattoos, burn a little bit, and they start to move. And as I'm going to cast Summon Shadow Spawn.
Okay.
So Shadow Spawn is a creature. I have a stat block already up, but he summons right here. And actually, as that energy erupts from my arm, my little shale gets shot forward to that location. And as it grows, it kind of looks like a darkness formed. It looks like shale, but sized up and covered in darkness, and almost like very demonic looking.
Okay. Do you want to see something cool there, Perrin?
Sure.
So if you see where it says Shadow Spirit inside the chat window now?
Yes.
You click on it, drag it out into the location you want it to go.
Oh!
And now you have control of it.
Nice. I love it. He gets 35 hit points is how much he has. And as that happens, Perrin feels like he feels exhorted to say a word, and he feels a lot of emotions, and as he do that, he's going to use the despair version of the Shadow Spirit.
And what does that do?
Despair makes it so that any creature other than you that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit has its speed reduced by 20 feet until the start of the next creature. Until the start of that creature's next turn.
Okay.
So that giant has reduced speed.
Okay.
And it is going also to attack because
All right.
it does that. As it's going to use Chilling Rend. 1 second. I don't know if that's targeting the correct person. It's a 26 to hit. I don't know if do I target it and then roll it?
Yeah, you'd still target the giant.
Oh, okay. I see now. Okay, roll.
And that hits.
So I guess I'll roll the damage.
Yeah, you just click damage.
Okay.
It's got all the formulas built in.
It does, but it didn't directly attack the actual giant itself.
Okay.
Because I'm having a hard time acting as it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Is it? Oh, I guess I get that into the advantage as well because it's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, there you go.
All right. Cool. Go ahead.
As Shale just becomes this horrific, monstrous-looking thing.
All right, Garrett, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go off on this guy.
All right, make your attack rolls. All right.
Oof, nice damage too.
Oh, all right. Make your second attack roll. That's an additional 3 points of damage. Roll for damage. 15 points of damage, and roll another 1d4. Okay, it's looking pretty rough. Is that all you're doing?
No, I got one more attack.
Make your okay. Roll for damage.
He has 3 attack. Oh, because he's enlarged.
That hits again. And another 14 points of damage.
It didn't do the advantage things for some reason. Sometimes.
All right. Is that it?
That'd be it.
Okay, as you unload on him, he turns on you, Garrett, and he's going to unload on you.
I warn him and tell him he should concede and he will live. Attack me and he will surely die.
Okay.
That's a bonk.
That's 22 points of damage, first hit.
Oh, no. Oh!
An additional 35 points of damage. You drop to the ground unconscious.
As I start falling, I flip him off.
All right. As you're pummeled to the ground, he kind of looks and he goes, "At least one." And then ends his turn. Vixen, you're up.
Vixen's gonna call out in pain, seeing her comrade go down, knowing she wasn't able to get up there to help protect Garrett. So she's gonna take a couple steps backwards, and in a huge shriek of pain and anger, she's gonna call out, "In the name of Ash, you will die. You are a disgrace among your kind." And I'll cast Guiding Bolt at a 3rd level.
Okay, make your attack roll. That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Where his head was is no longer there. As you focus all the energy in the scream, it's almost like your scream was honed into this bolt of energy that comes from you, smacking this thing in the head as it flings itself back. You watch part of its nose and its right eye socket completely obliterate and go off into the distance, as then it falls back and collapses to the ground. And with that, combat is over. And why didn't that award XP to everybody? Come on. End combat. Award XP. Yes. Okay, for some reason, that is not working. The word XP isn't, so I'll have to figure out the math on that real quick.
I use a healing word on Garen before he starts dying.
Yeah, I was gonna spare the dying him and just casually touch his wounds.
Oh my god! He's alive.
I'm alive. What happened?
Your words scared him so much he just blew his own head off.
It was the finger. We all saw it.
That actually worked.
You know, it was the intentions.
After he smashed you into dirt, the mace recoiled into his own head. It was horrific. Also,
armor came through.
It's 225 feet in the air.
I'm pretty sure he's going to die if he falls.
I just want to yell to Perrin, think down. Not.
Where's my first mate?
Underneath him, and I will be ready for him.
Oh god, he's a goner.
He keeps thinking really, really, really hard to go down, and slowly his acceleration stops. And he takes a deep breath and goes, and he starts thinking down.
Think fall.
All right. And begins to think fall. And he actually very slowly starts making his way down because it lasts 10 minutes. So, but he makes his way back down and is hovering about 10 feet off the ground.
You know what saved your ass in that combat? Just to tell you, is that
Philip?
Phil. Oh, hypnotic pattern? Yeah.
That
and then
was
they all
a singular
Long.
spell.
Yeah, I'm aware. I had to become a criminal again for the 7th time this campaign, but I did it.
I didn't see anything. What are you talking about?
As combat completes, you hear this like little pop, and a bell toll next to you.
Oh, there's your
What?
alarm spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
hey, there you go, Mary. Good job. You, Mary, there's enemies.
What? What?
You're the only one that heard it, though. There, Philip.
Oh, Philip heard it.
That's weird. Philip quietly just reaches for the invitation in his bag and looks at it.
As you look at it, there looks to be a singed burn mark that's in almost like a white ash in one corner.
I don't think this is valid anymore. Whatever. I'll put the letter back and start walking back down to the campfire.
All right.
I want to search these giants.
Okay.
Yes, I also want to search them.
Okay, give me just a second.
I think I'm gonna want a tooth.
That can't enter the alarm.
Oh man, do I put a giant tooth on my giant's tooth necklace?
That's gonna be hard to carry around.
Because I also have a basilisk tooth.
As you kind of rummage around, you do find roughly about 1,200 iron pieces and roughly about 600 gold steel.
Holy
separated between the three of them.
Shit.
1,200 iron and 600 steel?
Yep.
All right. How many basilisks were there? You said 5?
There's 6 of them total.
6?
Yeah. So as you kind of look over the corpses, Garrett, you are very battered and bruised. You do have 1 level of exhaustion on you right now. As you are kind of here, I'll mark you real quick just so you're fully aware. As you kind of are looking around, rummaging through the corpses, you kind of stiff. Same with you, Uruz. You didn't go down. You took enough of beating. You are definitely feeling a lot of the scrapes and bruises. As you kind of look yourself over, you do notice that your right horn is slightly cracked from one of the massive club hits that you took. It didn't break, but it is cracked.
What? What?
I'm looking for any notes or anything.
You don't really find any notes or anything like that.
All right.
Otak attempts to pray, but can't help but giggle as he hears parents screaming.
Hauling ass, just flying around.
All right.
My watch is done for the night. I am going to pass out now, and I go to sleep by the fire.
I stop concentrating on unlock.
Well, that was fun.
Uruz is coming back to camp just holding his horn in disbelief that it's fucking cracked.
What have you done? What? Is that normal? Are you
Does
okay?
it look normal?
I don't know, man. Maybe, deers, when they fight, they spar and their horns will break off and they'll regrow them again.
I don't regrow
Maybe
my
minotaurs.
horns. They get
I don't
longer
know.
as I age.
I don't know. I've never really seen minotaurs in Sylvanesti. They're not a common sight. And I certainly don't see them with the horns broken, cracked.
Exactly, they're not supposed to.
I
took
don't
a
know.
big hit to
Maybe
the
they
head.
grow back.
They don't grow back.
As you're kind of looking it over, you do notice that it's still usable, but you do notice that the integrity of the horn has weakened.
We need to go to a shaman? Is there
Too bad nobody knows mend.
is there
Technically, a minotaur, his horn is living tissue, so you can't use mend on it.
Yeah.
Can
it be
I'm
healed?
going to touch my horn, and I am going to dump. How much do I fucking have? Where is
Your
it?
level.
All of it.
I'm dumping my lay on hands, all of fucking 30 hit points into just my horn.
All right. As you take the 30 hit points of healing, you are now fully healed. You do notice that the horn kind of mends up, but it looks like it has a permanent scar on the horn. The integrity is no longer weakened, but it is marred. Like it's like a very strange occurrence to you. You now have a permanent reminder of this combat, as every time because you have the habit of running your hands along your horns as you kind of talk about combat and so forth like that. You now have that permanent indentation and mended crack that's in it that will forever be there to remind you of this battle that you've gone to. As you think back as your times with the Legion back on Mythos, you do remember seeing some of the older Minotaurs with either broken horns or damaged horns, but
Where they grew all janky from being like broken, then mended, broken, then mended.
And that's kind of, as you kind of think about it, you almost take a little bit of pride in it. You have your first permanent scar as an adult Minotaur from combat and time served for whatever purpose you find. It's almost a battle scar of honor among your people.
Oh, shit. Now that the integrity's there, I just sit down and I just touch it. And I look, I look up to the sky and it's nighttime and I see if I can see the Bison constellation in the sky. And I just sit there.
As you kind of glance around in the sky looking, you do still see the two big empty voids of where the Dark Queen and Paladin should be sitting. But they're off to the right of where Paladin normally sits in the sky. You see the reminiscence of the Great Bison. They're shining ever so brightly, with the partial sliver of the red moon of Nuitari right underneath it. So, as you guys camp out, rest for the rest of the night, nothing eventful happens the rest of the night. You're able to get a still full long rest in. So go ahead and take your long rests. As you wake up in the next morning, as you glance around, up on the distance, up on the hill, up on the mountainside, you think you see some additional movement, maybe something moving up higher into the mountains. Not sure if it was a trick of your eyes as the clouds, and it looks like it might rain slightly today. But you feel kind of a peace almost enter this canyon that wasn't there when you first came.
Hey, Mary.
Philip?
You know how we got I got that invitation from like that super important white mage?
Yeah.
Yeah. It got messed up in the fight. Do you think it's still valid?
I mean, probably.
Okay. We'll go to the tower soon. Hopefully. Maybe.
Well, hopefully they don't like prod your memory and know that you're renegade now.
Look, I don't care at this point. I'm not gonna sit back and be like, oh, I'll watch my friends die as I have the ability to save them. If they want to get angry at me, who cares? I'm tired of being restricted because some asshole thinks he gets to control the way things goes. If they want to fight me on it, we'll fight. And if I die again, then I've already died once and came back for it, so I guess we'll do it again. However many times it takes. Until I'm free.
Wait, you talking about necromancy?
Sure. We died. You don't remember this. The whole being dead thing?
Yeah, but...
Dragons?
Yeah.
We've got dragons on our side. Well, I should just go in there and be like, "Yo, I got dragons."
Actually, as you kind of think back of you vaguely remember something about dragons, but to you it almost seems like it may have been a very like wild dream you had at one point. You remember the town and the townsfolk helping you in one way or another. You've got a large scar in your chest. You're not quite sure where it's from, but as that phrase escapes your mouth, you almost are like, wait a second. Dragons are of fairy tale and they don't exist.
Wait, I don't remember dying.
You remember dying. You vaguely remember townsfolk standing above you when you became conscious again. And you have a wicked scar in your chest. But you think that the time when you were, maybe it might have been part of your nightmares of Sylvanost or something like that, but you do remember like large leathery winged creatures shimmering in multiple colors, but you weren't quite sure what those creatures are. You just thought maybe you were dreaming about the children's stories of dragons that you were told growing up.
Anyway, we'll go to the college, or not even a college. What is the place? A wizard's tower? We'll go there, and, I'll put the paper down and say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm here to take my test." And that might be mad. Who cares? We'll be fine.
So as you guys get up, ready for the roll out in the morning, you kind of look around, kind of kicking the dirt over what's left of the fire, and you start to roll out towards the High Claris Tower. Day goes fairly uneventful. As you come down at the base of the canyon, as you're coming back out of the mountain passes towards the valley floors, you can see the very familiar Solamnic plains out in front of you. There you see at the mouth of this canyon a tower, a massive tower that reaches up a good 100 to 200 feet in the air. You can see it from quite a ways away. And there you see what is commonly referred to as the High Claris Tower. Looks like as you kind of get closer and closer, you see men frantically running across the parapet walls, and kind of just wandering around, kind of keeping a lookout. You see a couple point in your general direction as you could become closer and closer. And there before you stands the walls of the High Claris Tower, the gates currently closed.
You want to go knock on the door, Bruce?
What?
I'll go knock.
There you go.
I walk up to the tower. Can I just... Is there a knocker?
So there's the large set of double doors, which are like designed for the card system to come through, and then there's it looks like a small, smaller door that's built into the larger door.
Okay. Is there a knocker on both of them, or just a smaller door?
Nope. There's not a knocker on it at all.
Is there a rock on my feet? I like to pick up a rock and hit the door with it.
As you pound on the door with a loud thunk, 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 a small portal opens up on the smaller door. What do you want?
We request entrance. This is Sir Garrett.
Sir Garrett who?
Scribe of the knights.
Say squire.
Yes.
Garrett who?
Sir Garrett of Killenor. From...
You hear him kind of go off. He looks down. You hear some whispers. He looks back up. We should see if you are actually a true squire or not. And the little door latch closes back up. After about 30, 40 minutes or so, the door opens up. Garrett Kellenor, Squire of the Knights. Inducted 3 years ago. 3 years and 4 months. Where have you been for the last 3 years?
That's a long story.
No reports? No nothing during this time?
We
Find it
were
very strange.
At sea.
We were trapped at sea.
All right. What can we do for you? Why are you here? You here to add to the ranks of the knights here, or what?
We came for a mission and trade goods.
Mission from where? Speak up,
From,
Squire.
from Pandalore.
Pandalore? Where's Pandalore?
Or
Never heard of a city.
Fandaland, whatever it's.
If I might speak up, this is Squire Garrett of the Knights of Solamnia. I am Uruz Asima. We've been tasked from the city of Palanthus to clear the road from north to south. We stopped at a village. We took care of some basilisk. We just cleared some giants, and now we're here to pick up cargo to bring back towards the north of Palanthus.
And also that village between there and here. They're in dire need of goods.
Yaris. Yaris still stands.
Yes.
Good to hear the roads are clear between here and there now.
The Knight Chassis requires aid. Their rations and supplies are quite thin.
Kind of shakes his head and goes, all right, we'll see what we can gather together. What are the goods? What's your order for Palanthus?
I give him the paper off the bulletin board.
All right. Kind of pulls it, looks it over, looks at the list of supplies, kind of nods. And he kind of looks at the seal, examines it. That seems to be valid. Everything is in order. All right. It's going to take us a day. Well, maybe not a day, but probably the rest of the night to be able to get these things together. You'll be able to leave first thing in the morning.
May we seek rest inside the gates.
Kind of looks around. He goes, you can, yes, but the others, no.
I am sorry. I cannot leave my friends.
Understandable. But you must understand, due to trying times in the people that we've been combating recently, it makes us wary of letting those of their kind through the gates.
And who's their kind?
Your kind. We've fought many of your brethren on the fields of battle.
So because I travel with my companions here, you'll bar them access into this fort because of I.
You must understand. You have a half ogre with you, a minotaur, 2 kender, looks like a caster of some sort. He kind of spits in the dirt.
What is all this foul talk of casters? They're reputable people.
You've been gone for a long time.
Yeah, so you should probably explain before you hurl such insults on people trying to assist you.
Even back in the day, people would not turn down those that helped and saved them.
Well, let's see. As of recent years,
Bill, did he just spit at you?
There has been
one of us.
Both half-elves and casters that have joined the Blue Armies that has made our defense of areas near nigh possible. We send help to the Tower of High Sorcery, yet they don't send anything. So in my book and all the Commander's book, all casters have joined the Dark Armies.
Dixon's gonna pipe up and very soothingly say, we have been on our own travels far from these battles. She's gonna cast calm emotions to like calm him down and like try to make him less hostile and angry at us. And she'll say, I assure you, if your calls were ignored, they were not calls that we heard. We are here to aid and provide as we can.
Okay.
Why did my shadow spirit roll something?
Oh, probably for my calm emotions because I had to place the template.
No, I just rolled a 1d20 and I had your template selected. That's why.
Oh, well, you can delete him. He's not there.
Yeah, those half-elves, they're just real dicks.
If I give you my word that I will take responsibility for all my companions, would you let us in?
Kind of looks at you, Vixen. He goes, interesting way of speaking for a Kender. Not like your normal sister and brethren. You notice he's quite a bit calmer. He looks and he goes, well, I would under normal circumstances, but due to recent events, I cannot. It's not that I don't want to, but garrison orders that none besides knights are allowed through the gates at this time. We shall bring the supplies and the extra cart and horses to you for the delivery in Yaris, but take rest outside the walls. We'll have them to you by tonight.
Is your commander around?
He is, but someone of your stature and rank does not call upon a commander. Hell, even you to question someone of my stature is fairly questionable, but
It's not me questioning. It was just me wanting to know if your commander was around.
yes, but you're
I'd like to
questioning
get
my
news.
order.
But you don't know what I wanted to ask him or question him about.
I understand that, but he is indisposed currently, and he has bigger matters to deal with than a simple trade run between here and Palanthus.
Well, that was a pleasant conversation. Maybe we should move on.
Yes, let's
Ken
let's
looks
settle
over and he
camp.
goes, the half-breed speaks some truth there. Like I said, we'll have the supplies out to you shortly as soon as possible. He kind of closes the thing behind him, and there you are, still standing outside the walls of
Dabby, if he calls
High
me
Claire's
again.
tower.
I want
I'm
to start
gonna-
finding all the rocks I can and putting them in front of that small door.
Okay. You make a
Might I
nice little
s-
pile by about 1.5 feet tall.
I'm gonna speak freely here, but you're sort of an asshole.
I tend to be.
These Sir Garrett, your knightly companions, they've gone through some trying times, haven't they?
Well, someone like him may have the same armor, but he is not like me.
I hope not. I hope for your sake that this order you're trying to get into aren't all like him.
All it takes is a footstep to get in to make a change.
Well, hopefully this task gets you that footstep. Something else I've noticed. Mary, I don't think your practices look too kindly on anymore.
Yeah, Mary, you criminal.
I don't even know if it's...
Alpha willy
What?
I don't even know if it's with criminal intent. I think they consider you all turncoats.
Yeah, you're like Urus and the Minotaurs. They hate you.
Never,
Welcome to the crew.
I don't see how the
Never talk
casters
about
would
my
have
kind.
joined Dark Army. That doesn't even make sense. If anything, they would have stood out of it and not, participated at all. Maybe the Black Robes would have joined. They could find a way to further their own agendas.
I think they despise you for not taking action in this.
Probably.
It seems like a real human thing to do. Get mad at people for not doing something when it's
Yeah.
none of their fucking business.
So, why don't we scout the area out, look for tracks, find a safe place to hold up, so we can get a good start in the morning.
Right, as you guys glance around, you do find a small, it looks like a place that maybe other people have used, kind of a carve out into the canyon wall, somewhat near the tower. Looks like there's smoke on the top of it that's from fires being lit, and so forth. As you guys seek shelter into this, just as you seek shelter, it starts to rain. The thunder opens up. A couple of lightning off in the distance, the low rumble of thunder as the rain starts to set in. And with that, we'll go ahead and stop for the night. So thanks, guys, for coming. Appreciate it. Hopefully you had some fun.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It
We're
was
really